Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to Resulting. You all are welcomed here in this platform. So good evening everyone. Hi Siri, good evening. Hello Venkat, good evening. Hi Obed, good evening. And hi Devanshu, good evening. So sorry for the delay. Let's start with our session. Today we have a topic elections and emergency provisions. So we're definitely going to discuss few questions of it. So kindly come and join your class so that we can start your class, right? Kindly share your session with your friends as well so that we can get some more aspirants who are preparing for the RRB JE examination. So basically, let me make it clear about the platform, that is we are here in Resulting, and this is the platform where you will going to get sessions in English language for the RRB JE examination, right? So let's begin. So as I always say that we have please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon for the proper notification. You can share and like as well, right? So we have RRBJ 2024 non-tech batch running. So here Richa ma'am and me together are teaching you. And if you have any kind of query regarding this, so you can call us at 799-131-0416, or you can also write mail on us, mail to us, that is support@resulting.in, right? So we have the batches available. That is the focus batch of 200 hours, a commission batch for 600 hours, and the mission batch of 600 hours as well. So ready everyone? We are going to land on our first question. Let's start. Your first question is here, that they are asking that which part of the Indian Constitution deals with the emergency provision. That's part 15, by the way. I'll write it in the normal mathematical, not mathematical, it's mathematics as well, in numbers. Let it mathematics out. So we have part 15, we have part 16, we have part 18, then we have part 17. Okay, so these are the parts available, and you need to answer that in which part we have talked about the emergency provisions in our country, right? So Venkat saying it's D. What about others? What do you answering? Like, what's your answer here? Everyone. Okay, so basically we all are aware about that the emergency provisions we have discussed in the part 18 of the Indian Constitution. In the previous session, we were discussing about the Election Commission, where we have part 15. In part 16, like what we have in part 16? Election Commission, right? In part 16, we have provisions relating to some special groups. Okay? Provisions related to special groups. And in part 17, what we have in part 17, everyone who will going to answer this? In part 17, what we have with us? Everyone. Basically, we discussed about the language, right? So we can say like we have language here, right? And also we have languages in schedule 8. Okay, so the right answer is D, that is part 18 of the Indian Constitution. Kindly answer this question, that how many types of emergencies are envisaged by the Constitution? It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Please answer everyone. That how many type of emergencies are envisaged by the Constitution? Everyone. Venkat, Devanshu, those who are here in the class, kindly answer the question. Devanshu saying it's 3. Definitely, we have 3 types of emergency in our country. That is, we have the national emergency, we have state emergency, which we also call as the president rule, and we have the financial emergency, which is not yet levied on our country. Exactly, emergency. Under Article 352, we have provision about the national. Under Article 356, we have the provision about the state, and we have Article 360, which tells us about the financial emergency. So the right answer is C, that is 3. Very good, Venkat. Very good, Vidya. Good evening, Vidya. Now, in which state or union territory president rule was imposed for the first time? It's Jammu and Kashmir, Goa, Punjab, and Sikkim. Please answer, everyone. In which state of India, or in which state or union territory of India the president rule was imposed for the very first time? Okay, Devanshu saying it's Punjab. What about others? Vidya also saying it's Punjab. Definitely the right answer is C, Punjab. So again, in this question, which kind of okay, they are talking about the president rule. Okay, so again, the right answer is C. That is the state emergency. Now, we have another question. They are saying here that which of the following are safeguards provided against the misuse of emergency provisions? Kindly read the question carefully before answering the question. A. High courts can issue writs on matters other than the protection of the fundamental rights. B. Proclamation of emergency has to be approved by both houses of the parliament within a period of 2 months. C. Once approved, the emergency shall last for only 2 months. And D. Proclamation of emergency has to be approved by a majority of states. Kindly answer this question. Venkat saying it's B. What about the others? What do you think, guys? What is the right answer of the question? With a B? Are you sure? Do you think it's B? Devanshu, what's your answer? Obed, what's your answer? Again, I said that please read the question carefully. President rule maximum 3 years. Okay, Venkat. Which of the following are the safeguards provided against the misuse of emergency provisions? Number one, High Court can issue writs on matters other than the protection of the fundamental rights. Proclamation of emergency has to be approved by both houses of the parliament within a period of 2 months. Once approved, the emergency shall last for only 2 months. Proclamation of emergency has to be approved by a majority of states. I'm still waiting for the correct answer. Anyone, Devanshu, Vidya, Venkat, Ubaid, those who are watching the session, kindly answer the question. What do you think? What is the right answer of this question? So basically, the right answer is A. High Court cannot issue writs on the matters other than the protection of the fundamental rights. It has no right. So here the here we can say like which of the following safeguards provided against the misuse of the emergency provision? So yes, it's A. Okay, high courts can issue writs on the matters other than the protection of the fundamental rights. Is it okay? Is it okay to every one of you? Is it clear to everyone? This is the answer of the question. Now let's move forward with the another question. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the emergency provisions in the Indian Constitution? Number one, A. No emergency provisions have been mentioned in the Constitution. B. All emergency can be proclaimed by Prime Minister only. C. A proclamation declaring financial emergency has to be approved by both the House of the Parliament within 2 months from the date of the issue. D. A resolution approving the proclamation of a national emergency has to be approved within 6 months by the Parliament. Now, please, what's your answer, everyone? Which of the following statement is correct regarding the emergency provisions in the Indian Constitution? Okay, Arunachal saying it's D. Okay, let's see about the others as well. Venkat, you are answering for this question or the another one? Vidya Venkat saying it's C. So basically, no emergency provisions have been mentioned in the Constitution. This is wrong. Okay, we have already given the entire part 18 of the Constitution. All emergency can be proclaimed by Prime Minister only. No, proclamation of emergency basically is done by the President. A proclamation declaring financial emergency has to be approved by both the houses of the parliament within 2 months of the date of the issue. This is right, right? And when we say that a resolution approving the proclamation of a national emergency has to approve within 6 months by the parliament, no, it's 2 months duration, right? The right answer is C then. Now, the president rule needs the approval of the parliament after every dash, that is 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, or the 18 months. Please answer everyone. After how many time or how many months the proclamation or the approval of the uh, the president needs the approval of the parliament after every how much time? 6 months? Are you sure, everyone? Okay. Who had his examination today? So the right answer is B, that is 6 months. Basically, after every 6 months, the election commission checks the status of the state, whether the state is running according to the constitutional basis or not. So on the basis of that, the newer segment of that increment or the extension of the emergency is generally done. So the right answer is 6 months. Now, Article 356 is not applicable to the union territories, to the states, to both of them, and none of them. Please answer, everyone. Where do we not have the applicability of the Article 356? Union territories? Venkat, are you sure? UT? Definitely the right answer would be UT, because in UT generally there is a law of the center, okay, or the president generally rule here. So the A is the right answer. In states, it's Article 356 is not applicable in states, because like the right answer is A. Now, President can proclaim national emergency on the grounds of which of the following? A, war; B, external aggression; C, armed rebellion; and D, all of the above. Kindly answer this question, everyone. In which condition the President can proclaim the national emergency? On which grounds? B, Venkat, are you sure? Devanshu saying it's all. Arunachal also saying it's all. Venkat, yes, it's all. If there's war in our country, then in that case the national emergency will be applied. In the case of the external aggression, again, armed rebellion, again. So all the above options are correct. Now, Article 360 of the Indian Constitution relates to the president rule in a state, emergency, general emergency, election commission, or the financial emergency. Please answer. Very easy question. If you have the idea about the topic, then all the questions you will find very easy. Maybe some of them you will find difficult, but yes, rest of the other questions will be easy. The right answer is D. We have the provisions relating to the financial emergency under Article number 360. Election Commission we have in 324, and general emergency we have no such type of emergency, and the president rule is in a state under Article number 356. Now, please answer another question again, a detailed one. So, which of the following provisions regarding the national emergency was not enacted by the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act? Okay, A, substituted the word armed rebellion for the internal disturbance. B, enabled the president to limit the operations of the emergency to a specific part of India. C, proclamation by the president can be made only on a written recommendation from the cabinet. And D, the periodic approval for further continuation by either house of the parliament by special majority. Which of the following provisions regarding the national emergency was not enacted by the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act? Okay. Some of you are saying it's B, some of you are saying it's A. Let's see what is the right answer of the question. Then Vidya saying it's B. Okay, Devanshu also saying it's B. It was not enacted by the 44th Constitutional Amendment. Okay. So the right answer is definitely Vidya and Devanshu. You both are right. It's enabled the president to limit the operations of the emergency to be a specified part of the India. It has no mentioning there in the 44th constitutional part, right? 44th Constitutional Amendment. Now, part 15th of the Constitution of India deals with the official language, amendment of the Constitution, emergency provisions or the elections. Kindly answer this, everyone. Okay. So the right answer is elections. Under Article 324 to 329, we have the provisions relating to the Election Commission and emergency provision in their Part 18. And if we are talking about the amendment of the Constitution under Article 368, we have the provision of amending the Constitution, and official language are there in Part 17. Now, which article of the Indian Constitution has a provision for the national emergency? Again, a very easy question. Kindly answer 370, 352, 356, and 360. Please answer, everyone. Which article of the Indian Constitution has a provision for national emergency? Article 370, 352, 3656, and 3760. So I think Article 370 is all known to everyone. Article 352 is the right answer of the question. 356 state emergency, 360 financial emergency, and Article 370 is relating to the special status which was given to the Jammu and Kashmir state, and it is not at function at present, right? Now, the constitution under the article dash mandates the election commission to conduct elections to the parliament and the state's legislature. Article 324, 330, 312 or 298, please answer everyone. Again, a very easy question. 298, 324, 330 and 312. Okay. So, Devanshu, 324 is the right answer. B is right, right? 324 is absolutely right. Now, emergency provisions in Indian Constitution has been taken from dash A. British Constitution, B. Government of India Act 1935, C. Irish Constitution, and D. Japanese Constitution. Please answer. The emergency provisions in Indian Constitution has been taken from the dash British Constitution, Government of India Act 1935, Irish Constitution, and the Japanese Constitution. Very nice, Devanshu. Very nice, Venkat. Definitely the right answer is B. That is the Government of India Act 1935. Okay, it's Government of India Act 1935 through which we have taken the emergency provisions in the Indian Constitution. Okay, right? 1935 is the right answer. Now, the elections to the Panchayati Raj institutions are conducted by the state government, the central government, the Central Election Commission, the State Election Commission, or the central government. Please answer this. State Election Commission is generally responsible, Kedari. It's State Election Commission. We have the Central Election Commission for the conduction of the elections of the union or the state's legislative assembly or the Lok Sabha elections, and the elections of the president and the vice president. While if we have the elections of the Panchayati Raj, for that we have the State Election Commission, right? So the right answer is C, that is State Election Commission. Now, provisions of suspending the fundamental rights during the emergencies taken from the USA, USSR, Japan, and Germany. Please answer. Please answer. What is the right answer? The provisions of suspending the fundamental rights during emergency, we have taken it from USA, USSR, Germany, or Japan. Kedari and Venkat. Think before answering the question. Venkat saying it's Germany. Exactly. The suspension of the fundamental rights, excluding the Article 2021, we have taken from the Constitution of Germany. Okay. So that is why in the previous question we answered that we have taken the provisions of the emergency from the Government of India in 1935. And the suspension of the fundamental rights during the emergency, we had taken this phenomena or the concept from the Germany constitution. Germany taken that constitution from the Weimar constitution of Spain. So the right answer is D. Now, which part of the Indian constitution is related to the emergency provision? Again, we have already repeated the one. I'm not going to take it, discuss it again. Now, the Election Commission of India is the watchdog of free and fair elections in the country, and dash of the Constitution of the India provides for its establishment. 356, 324, 352 and 101. 18th in the previous question we have the answer. In this question we have what answer? Because we will going to get all these questions in that way only. So we have the repetition in the number of questions as well. Exactly, it's 324, 356. I think you guys have idea about 352. You know about what is there in Article 101. Anyone who know about Article 101, please tell me. What is there in Article 101? Article 100 deals with the quorum. Article 102 deals with the disqualifications of the members of the parliament. What is there in Article number 101? Okay, so generally, because in your examination it will not going to be asked, but still, I always say that try to get some new articles as well, because we cannot remember all the articles, but yes, those articles which are there in the options, we can learn them. Okay, we are not trying to say that you need to learn around 448 articles, but as much or as maximum articles you can remember through the options only. So if we have the option number 101, we can say like we certainly have the provisions relating to the parliament or the members of the parliament under article number 101. Okay. Now, when for the first time did the Election Commission of India becomes a multi-member body? It's 1985, 1995, 1989, and 1994. When for the very first time did the Election Commission of India became a multi-member body? 1985, 1995, 1989, and 1994. Very good, Vidya. Very nice. Tomorrow we are going to have our session on special constitutional amendments. So we'll discuss constitutional amendment tomorrow and will be the last topic. Then onwards, we'll start with the geography first, and then after completing the geography, we'll start with the history. But the right answer of this question is C, that is 1989, and we all know that when this by the 61st constitutional amendment of 1989, we had reduced the voting age by 21 from 21 to 18, and because of that there was a load over the election commission to conduct the elections properly. So at that time they had increased the number of the members. So the right answer is C, that is 1989. Again, this is the last question of your day. Tomorrow we'll have some more questions because we have a topic which has generally only the really constitutional amendment. So we'll discuss that there. And for now, I think this is the last question of your day. So if you like the session, go ahead, subscribe the channel, press the bell icon, and share your session with your friend. And after tomorrow, we'll start with geography. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. It's a nice and compact and short session, and we'll definitely have such type of sessions again as well. Right. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching the class. Till then, tata, bye, take care. God bless you all. Bye bye. Thank you, Vidya. Thank you, everyone.